All right, peace, peace, peace. First and foremost, hopefully the Most High Yahushua is blessing, y'all day. We're alive in the Most High Yahushua's body, and two, we're naturally alive, man. I want to get into something, man, a little something secular, man, but I want to get into this, man, because it all goes into power and mercy real quick. Because, I was watching shout out to Doggy Diamonds, man, from 4ZBD, been in the, kind of in the game since the early 90s. He had a little group back in the day. I had a song called The Little Bastards, things of that nature. Then he moved on. Y'all probably heard it. If y'all follow the rap world, y'all should know Doggy Diamonds. He does YouTube streams a lot of time. Well, YouTube. He was on Forbes DVD. Then he started his own platform. But I've been actually before I came into the war. Even sometimes now when I'm in the war, I still watch him. Things and I don't agree with everything he says, of course. But you're not gonna agree with everybody. So it is what it is. But I appreciate the brothers and his points of perspective, on things, even things in life in general. This his stances on different things, even of course on music, but. But pretty much, man, I'm saying this to say because he met. I didn't realize it, but I was reading a story. Well, he did a video about a story about Mase, man, and this about power and mercy, man, because Mase is on record saying he just went to the funeral of Biggie's mom, Violetta Wallace, I think. Violet Wallace, I think. I'm pronouncing the name wrong, but and he said, listen, he was asked, listen, if he would visit Diddy in prison. He said, yeah, yes. And a lot of people was very incredulous to that, man. And I was scrolling on the comments of the video. Some people got it, man, because I'm like. I fully understood it because this no matter what, if it's sincere or not, well, I don't know. That's up to most of y'all to figure out. But I actually do honestly just on a natural tip, on a two-dimensional perspective, man. Mace, I see why his appeal as Lord willing, if it's if the Most High Yahshua will, he comes in the word, he comes into the faith. But that's up to Most High Yahshua. But he's a good orator. He makes very good points. I see why he's a good speaker. I could see why he even got into preaching thing as well. So this from a natural perspective, man. But pretty much he was saying I'll visit Diddy in prison, man. A lot of people were incredulous or really confused by that, but I understood that, man, because a lot of times too, because when you deal with the word, man, especially like that, it's a level of mercy thing, and it's this goes into mercy because a lot of times too people were and then I'm not saying and he's saying, listen, I'm not justifying Diddy's actions at all, because me personally, I'm not at all either, and many others, not on celebrity or not, it doesn't matter that type of behavior. No, but I understood. I understood. Okay, I saw what it is. There's. I just want to focus on the mercy aspect in that, because a lot of times that's why, shout out to brother Kwame Call and Shalimar, because they said one time on their video, man, a lot of times what this world deems as weakness, their strength in heaven, man. So that's how you get power with the Most High Yahushua, man. Things in heaven, man. That's how you get beloved in heaven, and because that's why it says no. Let's get to 1 Corinthians real quick, man. That's why the foolishness of the wisdom of this world, foolishness to Most High Yahushua, man. Because now, of course, I don't know, because even people in the comment section was saying, I don't know, his intentions to want to do that, because listen, that's up to, I don't know, the Most High Yahushua and Mase, his whatever intentions is. But me personally, just from afar, I think it probably came from a genuine place, man. Because certain times, and we're gonna get that in Proverbs real quick, man. But 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 19 says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh, for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. So yeah, man, because a lot of times too, being merciful and things of that nature, that's viewed as, or letting things slide, that's viewed as, because what we taught, especially as a people, let none slide, don't let them play with you, man, this and that. But but that's strength in the Most High house. Don't get it twisted. There is times to respond, time and season things, but that's actually that's actually like Proverbs says, that he that handleth a matter wisely, it's like a crown to the Most High Yahushua, man. That's it is what it is, being merciful, being long suffering, because that's all the qualities that the Most High Yahushua have, man. So that's it is what it is. So let's get this in Proverbs real quick, man, because that's what it is, man. And I think that's what the perspective he's coming, because somebody said in the comment section, because listen, he just came from the the funeral of Biggie's mom, and so he's kind of feeling let's kind of at least let's be on good terms, man. Listen, you go your way, you go my way, but man, listen, man, like, let's just be on good terms and not really justifying Diddy or anything that he's done. But I'm seeing the mercy part out of all this, that whole storyline, man. I just kind of want to talk about that, man, because it's like, okay, cool, man. So let's get this Proverbs said 24 and 17. Because some people said, like, oh, he could have went there to just to laugh at or see him at his lowest. Could be, I don't know. That's up to Mose Yahushua and well, Mason and Mose Yahushua and his intention, man. But me personally, like from afar, I feel like it's coming from a genuine place, man. But I'm just using this like we're just using this as really a backdrop of just show you the power of mercy. How a lot of times too, mercy is going to be rare. It's going to be rare nowadays, man. Because like we'll be living, the world's waxing colder, man. So a lot of times people aren't going to do that and be merciful, forgiving things of that nature, man. But let's get this too. Proverbs said to 24 and 17. Rejoice not when thy enemy fall. I think this is what Mace, like, no, I'm pretty sure Mace knows the word too. Like, because when hearing him talk a lot of times too, I was like, okay, but he has a lot of, like, he makes a lot of good points. But, and plus he did deal with the word. Him, like, things of nature. I remember him and DMX, like, they said they would converse on the word a lot. Actually, like, actually, like, before, I think he even started being the pastor at one point. He like he called Mase up and things and nature. I ain't know the full details of all that stuff, but I'm just saying, like, listen. My point being with this, listen, you can't underestimate anybody, man, because a lot of times too, our brothers and sisters in Christianity and Jehovah's Witness too, they know the word. Don't get it twisted, man. They do know the, like, we can't I can't come on some high horse, like, you can't you can't put thing past anybody, man. You can't underestimate anybody. Like, that's why your house said, what, judge now corn parents judge righteous judgment, man. So that's just is what it is, man. But yeah, man. But this is probably where Mase is coming from. Let's get this to Proverbs 24 and 17. Rejoice not when thy enemy falleth, and let not thy heart be glad when he stumbleth. So yeah, that's what probably, because listen, him and of course Diddy had a falling out over years, on and off thing that nature. But I think that's where Mase is coming from, man. But and yeah, man, I just want to go into the power of mercy. Let's get Matthew 5 real quick, man, because this is all like, that's just is what it is. Now, of course, I don't know his intentions, but and I'm not trying to be on some like Wendy Williams gossip, Ricky Lake type stuff. But I'm just we just really want to talk about this as a backdrop to merciful, man, because Diddy's actually well, even though Diddy's just getting his judgment as he deserves, that's just what it is. But somebody like Diddy, or that's done a lot of people wrong, done like you wrong, man. He's a perfect case study to how to be merciful to somebody, man, because Diddy's kind of in that kind of Saul lane. It's like, God damn, nigga, you just doing this and this and like what you got going on, but but yeah, man, but he's being his judgment. But yeah, man, but as far as that, man, this is all about mercy, the power of mercy, man. Like, it says, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy, man. That's what it is. Because I was thinking about this morning, walking on my way to the train, man. Because it's like, listen, man, because a lot of people in that day, man, you're going to want them. All these unforgiving, merciful people, don't get it twisted, too. It ain't easy all the time. It's not, man. But that's how the Most High House tests us, too. Because one, think about, me personally, I think about, okay, well, how many times, like, like that Baruch says, my mind to go straight from the Most High House. Everything with you, we as a people, we as a world did too. Just any nation, but especially us, like we as a people did the Most High House, and you can't forgive. Like, let's get this side right. 28, real quick. It says, and also too, to genuinely forgive, like Joseph did, man, because he genuinely forgave his brothers, man. There was no deceit, no guile involved in that, man. It was love. That's love without dissimulation. That's forgiveness without dissimulation, man. But let's get Ecclesiastes, also on Sirach chapter 28 verse 3. One man beareth hatred against another, and doeth he seek pardon from the Lord, he showeth no mercy to a man which is like himself, but doeth he add forgiveness of his own sins. And yeah, like the verse 5, it says, if he that is but he that is but flesh nourish hatred, who will entreat pardon for his sins? Exactly. So exactly how dare me not being merciful, be not forgiven? And forgiveness is not always the same, man. It's okay, you go your way, go this way. But but it is what it is, man. Because in that day you're gonna want forgiveness, man. You're gonna want the mercy. That's what kept David alive, man. But yeah, man, and this lines with that 1 Samuel 2 and 25, man. Because listen, what we did to Mose on Yahushua, man, and what Yahushua did for us, man, that's all merciful, man. And like, he's really he's really dying, like, it's saying, for Father, forgive them. They not know what they do, like, So yeah, man, like, on his death, like while he's being killed, man. So listen, so how much more can I not, like, I not forgive, man. So I listen, this is something for me, man. So that's just all. This all deals with the power of mercy, man. So I just want to touch on that real quick, man, because I just wanted to use Mase, that whole Mase storyline as a backdrop, man. Because honestly, man, because a lot of people aren't going to do it, man. Because a lot of things, qualities. That's why, like, yeah, how should I say, who can I find faith in earth? Because why? Because like, who's going to operate in the spirit? Like, one, who's going to believe in me when I return? Like, and also two, like, that's why it says only few going to be there's only going to be a few, like, that actually do it, man. Because a lot of people aren't going to do that, man. Like, and don't get it twisted. A lot of times too, us as natural human beings in the flesh, like just in humans on a natural level, I understand why, like, things of that nature. But that's why it says renew your mind, and like, put on, like second Ezra says, put away those carnal thoughts and put away spiritual thoughts, put away, like, immortal thoughts on, man, like, so that's is what it is, man. So hopefully it's edifying, man. So peace.